but I'm curious as to how this matchup is going. I feel like Wolf Palu is like a pretty decent matchup for Wolf, so I'm kind of surprised he's going Fox, but I mean, let's see if the Fox works out.
Yeah, he's been working on it a lot more. I don't know if he's going to do solo main so much as just...
Co-main?
Yeah, co-main.
Okay.
He is very strong when it comes to just like his characters in general.
Yeah.
And he has a very strong Greninja as well. So
True.
It's very much going to be just starting off with this strong combo game, but it's very much going to be, you know, who comes out on top advantage-wise, and LemonTea is looking to take things.
Yeah, and I mean, I actually I got to play LemonTea's Fox about like a year ago or so, and I can already see the improvements he's made in that year's time. We're seeing him not just play aggressive, but also just methodical within that aggression, you know what I mean? Going for those right options and trying to go for some mix-ups here, but I mean, this edge guarding situation could be tough, but able to get that ankle off and survive.
Yeah, and getting hit by the up air, but not going to die just yet. One more will most likely kill. And getting sent off stage from this down tilt. Trying to make it back. Great
classic ledge trump right there. Marvale really good at those conversions. And I like the way he's using down air as well. Very underrated move that Palu has that has always had a lot of potential, but I feel like nowadays, if you want to be a great Palu player, you gotta be really good with those down airs.
Yeah, the down air is definitely what evolved Palu, and great tech chase, going to be able to finish up that stock and going right into the next one. But Marvale taking advantage of LemonTea going into the corner and putting themselves in a bad position,
angle,
but going above the jab and going to be able to get out of disadvantage, but swinging a little bit bad there, so going to get put back into it.
Still though, man, LemonTea's keeping this very close. I'm really liking this Fox a lot. I feel like he's improved a lot with this character. I'm honestly like very impressed. And man, I mean, I mentioned before how I love seeing really good DI. I love seeing really good Fox angles. That is like, I love that so much.
Yeah, and LemonTea right now playing really strong just in terms of like the overall advantage game.
Yeah, and now he's mixing it up a little bit, right? He's playing a little bit more defensively. He knows when to switch it up between like being really in your face with all these big Fox attacks, or when he wants to use his speed and his movement to weave his way in and out of attacks.
However, it's looking like this changeup is going more in Marvale's favor, as getting the next stock off of LemonTea going to put LemonTea into a bad position, and so are these nairs, but only going to get one, so...
A good SDI. And yeah, LemonTea able to not get too much damage on him, but you are going to want to get this KO soon. That back air is going to almost do it, but I mean, we know Fox back air, always getting the fake KOs.
Yeah.
And he's going to need a little bit more to get this knockout.
Trying to go for the up air, but not going to be able to get it. Marvale just being really clean with the spacing and which moves they are using.
Yeah, Marvale, his spacing with stuff like down air and back air is just so elite. It's really like, you got to be so meticulous with the way you're drifting in the air as Palutena to get the perfect spacing. Obviously, your moves are already safe, but especially against a character like Fox, who's like very fast, it's really crucial being able to space that well. So that's kind of why we're seeing Marvale have a little bit of a lead here.
But this lead can crumble quickly as...
I love
never
that.
mind. It did not crumble. Instead, LemonTea exploded.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, man. He showed them the light and just went straight flying right there, man. That is a great up smash right there. He's really good with them up smashes as well. That's another thing I noticed. I was commentating his set versus Justin when he was playing Steve a few fusions ago, and he was getting a lot of up smashes as well. So, and now I heard LemonTea's going to be going Wolf for his next game, which I think this is a bit of a better matchup against Palu compared to the Fox, but nevertheless, it is going to be interesting seeing how the Wolf does in comparison to the Fox.
Yeah, and you know, this is going to be definitely a game of whose hands are warmer on the character.
Yeah.
But, you know, LemonTea definitely showing how strong they are with their character and just how well they are playing.
Yeah, the key thing to note about the Wolf-Palu matchup is that Wolf is one of the few characters that can really challenge Palu's aerials. In terms of air-to-air combat, Wolf is also extremely fast in the air, a lot of air drift, a lot of air speed, and obviously he has those disjointed attacks that probably shouldn't be disjointed. But nevertheless, I mean, we love seeing Wolf being top tier, so I'm not going to complain too much.
But But in general, this has been really close at the moment. Just going blow for blow, hit for hit, advantage for advantage. But it's still looking to be Marvale's favor, who's going to be able to take the stock first. Trying to go for just the tri-state twist, but not going to be able to get it.
Oh, trying to go for a random up smash there. I respect it as someone who loves to spam around up smash, but you probably want to save that for a little bit later when you have a better idea of LemonTea's movement as Wolf, because the way he moves around the field compared to Fox, it is a little bit different, and that even that little difference, it can, it can matter.
Great two-frame. Gonna be able to take this back to a neutral, but LemonTea likes to put himself in the corner a lot when it comes down to just the beginning of the stock, and Marvale has been doing a really good job at just punishing that. But at the same time, it's still not easy to punish just being in the corner, especially in this game where approaching is so difficult.
Oh, for sure, and Marvale's definitely going to have to find a KO soon. I mean, he's been looking for these back airs, but LemonTea is not budging. I feel like this is sort of a game where we can really see the difference between his Wolf and his Fox. It definitely seems like he has a bit more experience with that Wolf in this matchup, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, he plays against Mateo all the time.
Facts.
So this is going to be like, just every other day,
no
getting
day in
the
the
back
office.
air. Yeah. Getting the back air to get the next stock. This is definitely not looking well for Marvale.
Yeah, 3 stocks to 1. Not even able to get the ledge trump KO. Not quite getting it right, but finally getting an up air. Still a full stock lead, but nothing impossible to come back from, especially if you get an edge guard against a character like Wolf.
Yeah, but it's not going to be easy as Wolf offstage has, a lot more mix-ups than people give him credit for.
True.
And LemonTea is definitely doing a really good job of just showing this spacing as well as this patience. Just saying, I don't care what you do, as long as you're approaching me, I am fine with that.
That's very true. And right now, I love the way he's using fastballs as well to really mix up the timing of when he's striking with these aerials, and it's making him a bit more unpredictable to attack if you're Marvale. And again, we're seeing those big backers and nairs really putting that work, but Marvale doing a little bit of a spring of desperation. Can't blame him entirely, but did get punished for that.
Yeah, but, not too much of a punish, but with this stock differential, it is not going to be easy. And just cleaning up, but not going to get the kill just yet.
Not enough.
Doing really well to be able to just say, okay, if you pick one of 2 options, you're definitely getting hit, and trying to go for the jump read, but not going to be able to get it.
Might have been a misinput. Probably wanted to do like a B reverse.
No, he
neutral
loves
B,
doing that.
Okay, all right. Well,
he loves doing that.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
But yeah, that down tilt back here at the end there, I mean, getting those down tilt timings off, Marvale's really good at that, but LemonTea, he has been mixing up his timings to recover, but he finally got that stock, so not impossible for Marvale right now.
Yeah. I mean, definitely both players playing with the time that they have, but LemonTea just swinging a little bit in the bad positions and getting punished for it.
Oh, this is big. But not able to get the punish.
And not going to be able to get the teleport cancel, so going to be getting hit with that dash attack. Getting grabs, going to be going for a down throw, just getting that damage in.
He's going to be close to dying off the top from a back throw at this point, especially if, LemonTea builds up more rage, so you really don't want to get grabbed as much as possible, which is why we're seeing him play so patiently. This has been quite a long game. We're heading, I mean, obviously he's not going to time, but I mean, under 2.5 minutes left. It's been a bit of a war of attrition.
Yeah, and this attrition is slowly going to Marvale's favor.
Yeah,
but one move will be able to, not take it. Just barely not going to be able to die.
Trying to
go for the classic LemonTea, but not going to be able to get hit. And that's the forward tilt on the re-grab. LemonTea going to be able to clean that up, but
I need a breather after that one.
Yeah, it was still definitely a messy game in terms of just trying to finish things. I feel like LemonTea needs to be able to mix up their timings just a little bit more, not in terms of when they're throwing out a move, but just in terms of their pacing, because they go from really aggressive to really defensive, and they stay on that defensive for a very long time to the point where Marvale is closing things in and putting LemonTea in bad positions.
Yeah. And wow, I mean, he was pretty much one ledge trump read away from taking that game. He had him at 100, and I mean, he was all the way at 190. So LemonTea definitely having a sigh of relief there, but we're going to game 3.
Yeah, and this game 3 starting in LemonTea's favor, getting some good damage going, but not too much, as Marvale is going to be answering back with damage of his own.
The classic up airs right there. The juggling from Palutena is historically good, and Marvale taking full advantage of it like any Palu player would. But let's see how LemonTea responds here.
Yeah, LemonTea in the corner, so not going to be in a very good position, trying to get the F smash read, but not going to be able to get it, as Marvale is going to put himself into a bad position.
Yeah, we're seeing a little bit of a lead here. I feel like Marvale has kind of been applying those adaptations during the end of game 2 and carrying it onward to this game 3. But nice little mix-up right there.
Yep, that's
Catches
the
the spot
LemonTea.
dodge.
That's the LemonTea.
True. That I know that one for sure. He loves getting those up smash reads, and I mean, yeah, it's a very strong move, so why wouldn't you?
Yeah, I'd say for sure this is a stronger game for LemonTea at the moment, but you know, that's not indicative of how this game can turn out, as Marvale, just like last game, was able to really bring things around.
And yeah, we see Marvale looking to try and get a grab in a back throw, but LemonTea not giving them that space. Again, using that aerial drift to maneuver around these attacks and to sort of go, hit for hit. But we see that explosive flame, very underrated offstage option, able to take that stock.
Yeah, that's definitely a move where it's just like, put that out there, and if they try to go for that one position, which is a very popular position to go for when you're coming back, it is definitely a death send for a lot of the times.
Yeah, those medium recoveries, it thrives off of punishing those kinds of things. And LemonTea, you kind of want to do that with Wolf, because obviously if you go too low, you might not have the distance to make it back.
Yeah. Oh, great Tomahawk. Going to be able to get the back throw, but not going to be able to get too much. Again, getting a throw for his trouble. Trying to find the opening and getting the dash attack, but it's not going to kill just yet.
Oh, but that's going to be an SD, kind of. I mean, I don't think he intended to get that explosive flame off. Even though it did damage, he is going to lose that second stock.
Yeah, so this is going to be looking good for LemonTea, as he's able to get a little bit more damage on the board as well. Just holding that defensive position, as he really is just starting to shift into his space, my space. If you come into my space, you're going to get hit for it.
Exactly. He's really just boxing him out with these big aerial attacks. We see that back air being out the neutral air, and we see a huge lead here for LemonTea, almost lapping in percentage, but the big up smash is going to take it to another last stock game 3. Goodness gracious, it is quite close here, and here come the neutral airs. Uh-oh.
Yeah, and just going for a similar landing as last time, but not going to be getting punished for it. Going to be able to get a punish of his own. Trying to just figure out what Marvale is doing at a disadvantage, but Marvale doing a really good job of getting out.
Oh, big neutral air right there, able to put it back to center stage. Not able to get punished off of that up smash. It is so close. They both have so much respect for each other's spaces, so we're seeing a lot of missed opportunities.
Yeah, this is so close right now. It is definitely going to go down to most likely a last hit scenario. Great job getting out of disadvantage, LemonTea, but going to be thrown off stage for trying to use that late up B hit to get out of disadvantage is LemonTea.
Oh, he tried.
Smash. It is like -10 on shield, so yeah, just throw it out sometimes, but this is definitely a last hit scenario.
He's
getting the forward air, but not getting the back air, but is going to be able to get the dash attack. Not going to be able to kill just yet.
Oh my god.
But missing the recovery, but no punish.
I would just be screaming, I can't even lie. Sorry, no analysis right now.
Trying to fish for the back air, getting the dash attack,
landing
into the side B. That was definitely a nail biter on both sides, but Marvale just able to put out the kill moves where he needed them, and going to be able to secure game 2 in a nail biter.
I need some more after that, man. I think my water bottle's over there. The big one.
Oh, yeah.
Here you go.
There you go.
Make sure y'all staying hydrated at home. Hope y'all are enjoying the stream, man. So many Game 3 sets this tournament, man. And, man, this was an absolute banger of a set to watch and commentate. And, yeah, we started off with the Fox. And, I mean, the Fox was doing quite well, but at the end of the day, just a little bit of inexperience in the matchup. I mean, as we see here, tries are covering high, but you might have forgotten. Big up smash right there. That's a Marvale special.
Yeah, for sure. I'd say, just overall, it was definitely it came down to pace in those last scenarios in which LemonTea playing almost too patiently, not really putting on the advantage when they needed to.
Yeah.
And because of that, just barely not going to be able to close out the games when they needed to. Trying to go for too many reads and just those reads not working out and putting them into terrible positions.
Yeah, exactly. And he had a lot of time. He had a lot of trouble getting a KO in time. I mean, he was able to sort of get away with it game 2, finally able to get this forward tilt at 200. But during that game 3, we saw how that, that defensive survivability on Marvale's part really came back to bite LemonTea. And we saw that comeback. I mean, I'm pretty sure. I mean, it was okay. So game 2 was almost a reverse 3 stock. I believe this one was not as much of a comeback. Yeah, it was just 2 stocks even, but still just a little bit of a comeback. Marvale able to claw his way back.
Yeah, it was definitely just LemonTea definitely. Oh, that SD as well.
That SD. Yeah, he was up 50% on his second stock, and Marvale just able to come through. I mean, look at this right here. Marvale is at 100%, and LemonTea was at 70% on his second stock. You would have thought for sure that this was LemonTea set to win, but Marvale just so good, playing defensively, surviving every hit, and then finally closing it out with that huge explosive flame.
Yeah, I feel like there were definitely some kill moves that could have been thrown out a little bit better of positioning.
Yeah.
Just something to really mix it up to find your way in.